We are back. I went live, by the way.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Let's just move my mouse out of my way so I don't touch it. I've already saved over here. Now let's go talk to Alfie's.
You need to go with Undyne.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
You need to hang out with Undyne. We didn't do that last time.
Okay. Alt tab. 1 second. Did I? Oh yeah, I remembered to go live. That's what I was checking. Oh, I need to pull up chat on my phone, just in case. Cause I'm good at what I'm good. I'm amazing. Stream manager. Oh. Moving this mouse out of my fucking way. Wait, I'll just walk. Did I talk to this person yet?
You go to Undyne. Are you going to Undyne?
I don't remember talking to that person.
I don't have your stream up, by the way, so.
I'm on my way.
I'm blindly reacting. So.
I really hope they can't hear my neighbor complaining. Oh my goodness. Wow, there's so many. Bah. Today's monsters don't appreciate what makes puzzles great. Nowadays, puzzles are nothing but lasers and moving rocks. Bah. There's no art in that actiony, mindless schlock. It's just timing-based drivel. Give me something that challenges the deepest reaches of my mind. You are young. You still got hope. Gee, we're trying to solve this block-pushing puzzle. Bro. I should have went the fast way.
The fast way?
The boat.
Oh.
I did not take the boat. But now I know the lantern thing, so I'm fine. I did not previously know the lantern thing. I probably did at one point, but it's been years. Okay. Let's go to Undyne's. Oh, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Will you hang out? Yes. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne. My friend brought you a gift on their own. Thanks. It'll, put it with the others. So are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. So, why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Then why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right? Really? How delightful. I accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not. Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Now get out of my house. Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What? Papyrus. Wait a second. Darn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you. F-hoo-hoo, what a joke. I could make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just going to be friends. We're going to be besties. It'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. F-hoo-hoo. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? One time, Alphys, a friend, came over. All he did was lie seductively on the planet and fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle. You want to see my room? Too bad. No nerds allowed. Well, maybe some nerds. This oven is some top-of-the-line MTT thing. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food home-cooked with fire magic. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
So Alphys fixed me a fridge so it heats up the food instead. Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention. Humans suck, but their history kinda rules. Case in point, this giant sword. Historically, humans wielded swords 10 times their size, right? Ha, I knew it. When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh? Yeah, I guess I'll progress. I'll get you something to drink. All set, what would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest, sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. Sugar goes in tea. Soda. Hot chocolate. Tea, huh? Coming right up. Wow, I'm about to have some nice tea. It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot. Just drink it already. It's burnt. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange to choose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hothead kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time, he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. "Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me?" I said yes, and from then on he trained me. One day during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad, but he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. So, I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him that I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he can do something else with his life. Oh, sorry, I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get some more. Was that you breathing or was that sound effects? Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him. That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus closer and I than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can imagine. Afraid? We're gonna become best friends. Let's start with the sauce. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists. You punch the vegetables at full force. You knock over a tomato. Yeah! Our hearts are uniting these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn. We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Just put them into the pot. Fiercely. You throw everything into the pot as hard as you can, including the box. It clanks against the empty bottom. Yeah, I'm into it. Alright, it's time to stir the pasta. General rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Stir harder. Harder. I'm stirring. That's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hotter. This is gonna set the house on fire. Wow. Ah, man. No wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret. I've been defeated and my house is shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch. All out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come with me. Hit me with all you've got. Show me what you've got. You pretend to swing at Undyne with all your might. What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me? Huh. You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid... But the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here. And I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Huh. Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang out with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowden, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk. Wow, I finished that part of the game, and now I'm going to save real quick. Ilo to Milo, are you still there?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I am just trying. So now I do go and talk to Alphys, right?
I think, yeah.
And then I don't get the true pacifist ending again, and we have to do this again. And this time it's not my fault. This time it's your fault.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I do have to say you play like infinitely more Undertale than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, that would be pretty uncool of you.
Well, I don't remember. Even though I played it a bunch of times, I don't remember.
You've played
stuff.
it like way more than I have. Yo, the lantern thing is actually kind of a lifesaver, like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wow, let's go to Hotland. The box guy still hates me. Wow. Welcome to Hotland. I am tired. I was going to take a nap, but then I didn't, and now I regret it. Seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like this, you're filled with determination. Whoa. Alphys. Oh my god. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered. I'm barely dressed. It's all messy and... Water. Hi. I'm Dr. Alphys. I'm Asgore's royal scientist. I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the... Okay, I'm actually just going to skip through this. Because I've already done this. And I'm just trying to get a different ending than what I got because I forgot things.
Mm-hmm.
I forget how long this dialogue is. Oh, I think what you were picking up was me pressing this button. Metaton. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this shit. Welcome, beauties. Today's quiz show. I have a question. So, like, whenever it goes to the who does Alphys like question, am I supposed to pick Undyne or am I supposed to pick myself?
You can pick Undyne.
Okay, cool. Ba 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 ba. Let's start with an easy one. Here's your terrific prize. Asgore Dreamer. The quiz show continues. Here's another easy one for you. Wonderful, I'm astounded. Alphys. You aren't helping the contestant, are you? Oh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question. You'll be sure to know the answer to. See, Alphys, told you it was obvious. Even the human figured out. Yeah, she scrawls her name in the margins. Blah 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 blah. But this was just the pilot episode. Up next, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Wow. Ba ba ba. I just want to get. So like, at what point do I turn around and go back to Alphys's?
You go back when you know how Asgore tells you if you have anything else to do.
Oh yeah.
That's when. So you gotta do the whole thing and then go back. I believe. Anyway.
See. Wow, now I have dimensional boxes. Alpha's updated her status. I did her. I hate when she does this. Fucking Alphys. Shut the fuck up. You give Vulcan a hug. It warms your heart. Your whole body. Ouch, your defense dropped. Oh, fucking. Oh, fucking. I'm very bad at fighting monsters sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call them in a minute. Fucking shut the fuck up, Alphys.
Are you at the part where she's like constantly posting?
Not yet, but like, I'm up. I don't care. Yeah, I am. Cause like I just left her place. You get close to Sundari Plane, but not too close. Okay, there we go. I'm really getting that gold. There we go. Now I have a frying pan.
Oh.
There we go. Shut the fuck up, Alphys. Don't care that you're having trouble calling me. Nobody else does either, don't worry.
I do. I have troubles.
No, but like you don't tweet about it every time you're about to call somebody.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. It's a switch. Press it. The lasers were deactivated. There were several pink glittery filters on it. I don't care about your garbage. Here. That blue laser seems totally impassable, but as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser and blah 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 blah. There we go. I don't care about your fucking bullshit. I'll just explain it. I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right. They're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them. Awesome. Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I'm going to skip through this pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just pressing Z to get myself the fuck out. We'll gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big round of the paws. Of paws. Yes, we all need paws.
Balls.
Paws. Perfect. Great job. Beautiful. Da, 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 da. Okay. Wow, they're going to kill me. Human soul. Ring. Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Wait a second. Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's vegan? Well, yeah, I mean... Human soul flavor substitute. Well, darling, why don't you get it? Is it impossible to die during this?
During what?
The flying.
Oh, I don't know, actually. I actually don't know.
Huh.
Never really failed that part.
Neither have I. But, like, I'm on, like, 4 health.
Oh.
There. You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now get up there. I've also never seen anyone have to redo it.
I haven't either.
So I think it's, like, impossible to, like, actually fail. Like... See? My, it seems you've bested me, but only because you had help of a brilliant Dr. Alphys. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I just need to go save so I can get more health.
Oh.
Health. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward. There, now I get to save.
Just found out
What?
that you can, because after Alphys tells you that that you have to kill Asgore, you know,
Yeah.
that little bit.
Yeah.
You can just go back, and you don't have to go to Asgore. You can just go back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to the wrong spot. I'm gonna have to get back in the elevator. Because I was supposed to go to right floor 2, and I went to left floor 1. Because I'm intelligent. Hey, I'm Heat's Flame. Remember my name. Hey buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog? Yes. Thanks kid, here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. It's short for hot dog.
Dog.
Dog. I don't care, Alphys.
I don't care.
Okay, we love papyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to invite, cool down, or heat up? Sorry, I'm all tied up. Cool down. You blow Pyrop's flames, die down. I know I'm probably about to die.
Oh.
I died. Because I
Oh,
did not
no.
have enough health.
No help.
No health. Cookie, stay determined. Hey, at least you save in the elevator every single time. Hey, buddy. What's up? Want a hot dog? It's only 30 grams. I know it means gold, but in my brain, it doesn't work that way. Cool down. You blow pyro. Why is it so hard to dodge these fucking attacks? You blow pyrope, its flame dies down. Pyrope's... I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking pretending to pull the fire alarm. You blow Pyrope's flame, it dies down. Pyrope's attack dropped. You remember the instant noodles from their packaging. You wait for the water to boil. You crank up the thermostat. Blah, blah, blah. You crank up the thermostat. It's hot. I don't like how that looks because it's all like moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems to have already rejected itself. There's an apron lying on the ground. Will you take it? Yeah. I'm just trying to make this work.
Oh, this puzzle.
Yeah. I don't remember how to do it. Fucking.
Okay, so you know the one with the 4 arrows with the white button thing?
Yeah. That one that I'm right
go
next
to
to.
it. Go down. Go to that one thing and then don't go down. And then go back up. And I think it should work. Maybe. If not, I'm sorry.
So. I go over there, right? To the button
delayed.
thing. And then I go down. And I go over. I go
You
up.
go up. No. Wait, what?
Where am I supposed to go?
Ach.
Okay, I'm at the 4th thing with the button.
Okay, you go down.
Down.
Then you go back up.
Oh.
Then up again.
Okay, stop judging me. Fucking Alphys. Shut the fuck up. I do not give a fuck about Mew Mew. Alphys is an incel.
What?
Alphys is an incel. I don't need to explain further because I said what I said.
I don't know what that means.
Alphys needs to touch grass.
Uh-oh. Well, there isn't any grass in the underground, to be fair.
You make me want to scream.
Like, they're underground, they can't really go outside.
Wow. I'm about to make these two very, very homosexual. Wait. Clean armor. You clean R2's armor. Cooling the dirt because it's a wash away. Can't take it. Armor too hot.
Oh, yes.
Much better. Whisper. You tell R1 to be honest with his feelings. Dude. I can't take this anymore. Not like this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Very gay. Very sweet. And I love it. And it makes my heart go, ah.
Yeah.
The royal guards are meant to be together. Oh, too. I want to stay like this forever. Psych, gotcha, bro. Oh, what? Yeah, bro. Do you want to get some ice cream after this? Sure, dude, haha. I earned 100 gold from that fight. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call that a fight, though. Ring. Okay, I'm back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got this covered. Are you serious? Oh yes. Good evening, beauties and gentle buttes. This is Metatron reporting from MTT News. An interesting situation has a Eastern Hotland. I'm gonna skip through the rest of this because I have already done this. Woo! Oh, I wish I could report that. Let's report annoying dog. Headline now. A dog exists somewhere. Frankly, I'm blown away. Report this one? Yep. Report. Attention viewers. Our correspondent has found a dog. Cue audience eyes. That's right, folks. It's a feel-good story of the year. Look at his little ears, little paws, fluffy tail. Wait a second. That's not a tail, that's a fuse! That's right, a dog is a bomb! But don't panic, you haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. It's all bombs. Oh my, it seems everything in this area is actually a bomb. That present's a bomb. That That basketball's a bomb. Even my words are bombs. Brave correspondent, if you don't defuse all the bombs, this big bomb will blow you to smithereens in 2 minutes. Then you won't be reporting live any longer. How terrible, how disturbing. Our 9 viewers are going to love watching this. Good luck, darling. Don't worry, I installed a bomb defusing program on your phone. Defuse option, defuse zone, now. You defused. Great job. You defused.
Fusion.
I'm waiting for the cup to come back. Because I know its path. Swish. Ah, fucking. Ah, fucking. There we go. And then present. Bomb defused. Bomb defused. There's only one left in the... bottom right corner. Oh, now I see where my issue was. Bomb defused. Ba 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 da da. And then it'll explode in 2 seconds. Goodbye, darling. You gave me an extra 2 seconds regardless, because I only had 1 second left whenever I was doing the thing. Have fun with that, asshole. I should really clean up my keyboard. 1 second. Buttons. Monologuing. I fixed challenge. Oh no. Do you deactivate the bomb with your hacking skills? Curses. It seems the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Curse you, human. Curse you, Dr. Alphys, for helping so much. Wow, it's 1:05 and we are so close to our Metaton fight. Hey, I know it was kind of weird at first. I really think I'm getting more confident. I'm just waiting for this to be over, bro. That's the core. Ring. Are you worried about meeting Asgore? Well, don't worry, okay? The king is a real nice guy. I'm sure you can talk to him, and with your human soul, you can pass through the barrier. So no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile. I am going to stop and get some food from Snowden before I go and fight Mettaton. Tra-la-la, I am the riverman. Or am I the river woman? Doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Ride in the boat? Yes. Where will we be going again? Snowden. Then we're off. Tra-la-la, what's inside the acorn? It's really just a mystery. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. I should have used the snow thing. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Let's buy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Carrying too much. No. Exit. Exit. Bye now. Come again sometime. C. Didn't mention A box. Let's put 2. Manly bandana, toy knife. C. Ballet shoes. Buy. 3. 1. You're carrying too much. Bye now. Come again sometime. B. Let's put the cinnamon buns and 2 of the bicycles. Let's buy more. Buy. 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 Exit. Bye now. Come again sometime. I bought everything I could. Tra-la-la, care for a ride? Ride in the boat? Yes. Hotland. Then we're off. Tra-la-la, Timmy Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. What's the lore behind the river person?
Oh. They're in there, I don't know.
I don't know.
They're just there.
They're just there. Okay. That makes sense. Now let's save real quick before I go to where I'm going. Filled with determination.
They do know a lot of things, though.
I know. That's why I want to know their lore. God damn.
I don't know.
Ah!
I don't know the lore.
There's probably some weird fan fiction about the river person.
It probably is.
I grabbed it at the perfect time. Welcome to our parlor, dearie. Interested in some spider pastries? All proceeds go to real spiders. I can't, because you have the prices up here high. But I already have something. Both to proceed. Also, I'd like to say I don't really like to give puzzle solution. I don't care. Just leave me alone. No, because I've never watched it and I don't care to. Approach. You get close to Cinder Airplane, but not too close. You give Vulcan a hug. It warms your heart. Your whole body. Your defense dropped. You won. You earned 0 XP and 100 gold. I don't remember how to do some of these puzzles.
Oh, the movies.
I got it. You just have to fiddle.
Yeah.
Hey, this doesn't have anything to do with guiding you, but hey, would you want to watch TV sometime? It's called Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. I'm gonna say sure, even though I'm getting really annoyed with Alphys. Now let's just skip through the entire summary of the show because we don't care. But I don't have to skip, which is great because Alphys is rambling. Wow. I think you'd really like it. We should watch it after you get through all this. That one was a lot easier than the other one. Open. Now let's go hang out with Muffet.
Yay. You got the donut?
Yep, I got it out because I knew this was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You ate the spider donut. Your HP was maxed out. Huh, where did you get that? Did you steal it? Oh, my pet. It's time to show them what we do with thieves. They said that they're saying that they saw you and you were really passionate about spiders. Oh my, this has been all a big misunderstanding. I thought you were someone that hated spiders. The person who asked for that soul must have been a different human in a striped shirt. Oh, trouble, haha. Just kidding, I'll spare you now. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, now I'm at the part where you were at when we started this call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could it be? My true love. You look bored, darling. I want this to be a stellar performance, so if you won't give it your all, then I'll skip ahead for the audience's sakes. Perform. Ha. The show must go on. Oomph. I'm so overwhelmed with tragedies. This king has ordered you to waste the castle basement. Sweet nothing about it. Dear lonely look, ah. Well, toodles. Oh no, whatever shall I do? My love has been cast away into the dungeon. The dungeon with the puzzle so dastardly my paramour will surely perish. Oh heaven's mercy, the horrible colored maze. Each its own sadistic function. That's right. Great, I won't waste your time repeating them. My poor love, I'm so filled with grief, I cannot stop laughing. Flavor is lemon. Oh, sorry, looks like you're out of time. They're closing in, oh no. Getting closer, oh my. Well, any minute now. I'm skipping. Foiled again by the brilliant Dr. Alphys.
Oh.
That's right, come on. Wait, what?
Nothing.
You went, aww.
I was just imitating you, like, ah.
Ah.
Oh, you gotta play Metatron again.
Yeah. I'm really bad at fighting Metatron. My shoulder hurts. Mostly because it itches.
Oh.
It's done.
Fair.
You press the yellow button. The button is resonating with Metatron's presence. The yellow glow. Now press Z. I am. I'm skipping over your words, Alphys, because I don't care. But can I tell you something? Before I met you, I didn't really like myself very much, and for a long time I felt like a total screw up. Okay. There we go. Let's go to MTT Resort and fuck shit up. Right, left. What's up there? MTT Resort. Oh, right is the yeah, I know it. I know where I am. Let's go chill with Sans. Sans the skeleton. Ah. Well, here we are. So, your journey's almost over, huh? You must really want to go home. Hey, I know the feeling, Buddo. Though, maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you. Down here, you've already got food, drinks, friends. Is what you have to do really worth it? Forget it. I'm rooting for you, kid. Hey, let me tell you a story. So, I'm sentry in Snowden Forest, right? I sit out there and watch for humans. It's kind of boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's this huge door. And it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day, I'm knocking them out like I usually do. I knock on the door and say knock knock. And suddenly, from the other side, I hear a woman's voice. Who is that? So naturally, I respond, dishes. Dishes who? Dishes a very bad joke. And then she just howls with laughter. Like the best joke she's heard in 100 years. So I keep them coming and she says, and she keeps laughing. She's the best audience I've ever had. Then after a dozen of them, she knocks and says, knock knock. I say, who's there? Old lady. Old lady who? Oh, I didn't know you could yodel. Wow. Needless to say, this woman was extremely good. We kept telling each other jokes for hours. Eventually I had to leave. Papyrus gets kind of cranky without his bedtime story. But she told me to come by again, and so I did. Then I did again and again. It's a thing now. Telling bad jokes through the door. It rules. Ba ba ba. One day, though, I noticed she wasn't laughing very much. I asked her what was up, then she told me something strange. If a human ever comes through this door, could you please just promise me something? Watch over them, protect them, will you not? I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
I sneezed. Now, I hate making promises. And this woman, I don't even know her name. Yes, you do. Liar. Lying pants.
He actually doesn't know.
Someone who sincerely likes bad jokes and has integrity you can't say no to. Do you get what I'm saying? That promise I made to her? You know what would happen if she hadn't said anything? Buddy, you'd be dead where you stand. Needless to say, I understand, man. Besides, haven't I done a great job protecting you? I mean, look at yourself. You haven't died a single time. Pun intended. I've died a lot. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? Am I wrong? Ha. Well, that's all. Take care of yourself, kid. 'Cause someone really cares about you. I know. I'm badass. Do I have to do the burger pants thing in order to get a good ending?
What now?
The burger pants thing.
What do you mean by the burger pants thing?
Setting burger pants up with the ladies.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. So I can just continue with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I can't. It no works. Hey, why don't you try and use the elevator first? Watch out. You ignore magic and think of pollen and sunshine. Your defense increases by 1. Hocus pocus. You ignore magic and think of pollen and sunshine. Your defense increases by 1. Chaser orb has weakened by your glare. Intimidating corner orb weakened by your glare. $60 gold. That was close. Why are there so many monsters here? I mean, it's no problem, right? We've just got to keep heading forward. Looks like you can't proceed until you hit the switch. But those lasers will activate when you do. Huh. Looks like they'll come in this order. Got it? Oh my god. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong order. Everything's fine. Let's just keep heading to the right. A crossroads, try heading to the right. You sing an old lullaby. Night starts to look sleepy. You keep singing. Night closes its eyes a bit. Smashes her morning star. You keep singing. Night falls asleep. You earn 0 XP and 70 gold. Are you okay? Why didn't you head to the right? Come on. You trust me, don't you? More lasers? Okay. I won't mess around this time. I'll just deactivate the lasers and let you through. They're not turning off. I can't turn them off, but it's okay. I have this under control. I'm going to turn off the power for that whole node. You can walk across. Go. Wait, stop. The power, it's turning itself back on. Damn it. This isn't supposed to. I'm gonna turn it off again. When it turns off, move a little and then stop. Okay? You won't get hurt. See? I've got everything under control. Everything's under control. Okay, you should, I don't know. This doesn't look like my map at all. I'm sorry. I have to go. I don't remember how I get to where I'm going. Ah, I did it correctly. You completed Final Fraud and understood you perfectly. Its attack dropped. You reassure Worms a lot that it's doing alright. Flutter silently. Mystify. You did something mysterious. Final Frognet recognizes it, has more to learn from the world. Oh, fuck.
You died?
Yeah. Good thing I saved the second I opened the game. Not the game, but when I got here, I saved.
Yeah.
You did something mysterious. Final Frognet Frognet recognizes it has more to learn from the world. You kneel and pray for safety. Whimsalot remembers its conscience. You earn 0 XP and 100 gold. Your HP was maxed out. Sing. You sing an old lullaby. Night starts to look sleepy. Chaser weakened by your glare. Sing. You keep singing. Night closes its eyes a bit. Corner orb is intimidating corner orb. You keep singing, Night falls asleep. You won your CXP and 130 gold. Half a bicycle, your HP was maxed out. Mystify, you did something mysterious. Final Frogget this is, it has more to learn from the world. You don't pick on. You the unicycle, your HP was maxed out. You kneel and pray for safety. Whimsalot remembers its conscience. 150 gold. There's a glam burger inside the trash can. Will you take it? Take it. You got the glam burger. There's... I don't know where I'm going.
Go to the right, I believe.
Okay. Right. Down. Right. Oh, thank you. You stand up to a stigma. You pick on a stigma. That's right. I died.
Did you save?
Yeah. But not after I did the thingy. But I think it saved me, so I'm fine. You pick on a stigma. $50 gold. Now let's save. Seems like you could skip Metaton's monologue by turning him around now. What will you do? Skip. You told Metaton that there's something cool behind him. Really? Where? Okay. Clever. Very clever. Okay. Pose. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Lights, camera, action. Ah, fucking Metaton. Pose. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Pose. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Metaton. Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. Audience applause. You eat half of a bicycle. Your HP was maxed out. Ooh, it's time for a pop quiz. Hope you brought a keyboard. Ah, fuck. I did it wrong. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Why don't I show you mine? Metaton. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Wow, I'm just warming up. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Metaton. Metaton. You, despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. Metaton. I'm going to get ratings up via eating a glam burger.
Mm-hmm.
Pose. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Ba ba da 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 da. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Heart to heart. Lost your arms. Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. Who needs them with legs like these? I'm still going to win. Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. Come on. You eat the unicycle. You recover 15 HP. The show must go on. Metaton. Pose. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Metaton. Pose. Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. Or do you believe in yourself that much? Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. Haha, how inspiring. Well, darling, it's either you or me, but I think we already both know who's going to win. I should have healed last time. Fucking fuck. I was this close though. I was so close. Did you see how close I was?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting better at fighting Metaton. Be proud of me. Woo. Let's let's make sure we have a full inventory. Okay, getting some water. It's important to stay hydrated while fighting a killer robot. Skip. I need to shave off the sides of my hair again.
Okay. I really don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, understandable. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. What is the next fight thing?
Next what?
Okay. The next thing that he does, like fight thing.
I'm not understanding.
Well, depending on the fight, like if it's the bomb one where you like shoot the bomb and then go over, like I know I can get that one without getting hit.
Yeah?
I don't know the order of these fights.
I don't either.
Fucking. You eat Glamburger. The audience loves the brand. Your HP was maxed out. There we go. That's right, legs was the correct answer. Why don't I show you mine? You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Ooh, I'm just warming up. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Ba-ba-ba-da. I got this. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Ba da 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 da. So distant, darling. How about another heart to heart? You ate half of a bicycle. Your HP was maxed out. Ba da 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 da. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Come on. Pose. Despite being hurt, you pose dramatically. The audience applauds. You eat the unicycle. HP recovered. You pose dramatically. The audience nods. Lights, camera. Enough of this. Do you really want humanity to perish, or do you believe... You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Haha, how inspiring. Well, darling, it's either me or you, and I think we both already know who's going to win. Witness the power of humanity's star. You eat the Cinnaboni, your HP was maxed out, then you are the star. Can you really protect humanity? You pose dramatically, the audience nods. You pose dramatically, the audience nods. Most dramatically, the audience nods. So now am I just waiting for the ratings to go up high enough?
Huh?
Am I just waiting for the ratings to go up higher?
You should be done right now.
Oh.
Spare him.
I need to eat more food. Look at these ratings. This is the most viewers I've ever had. We've reached the viewer call-in milestone. One lucky viewer will have a chance to talk with me before I leave the underground forever. Let's see who calls first. Hi, you're on TV. What do you have to say on this, our last show? Oh. Hi, Metaton. I really liked watching your show. My life is pretty boring, but seeing you on screen brought excitement to my life vicariously. I can't tell, but I guess it's the last episode. I'll miss you, Metaton. Oh, I didn't mean to talk so long. Oh. No, wait. Blue. They already hung up. I'll take another caller. Metaton, your show made us so happy. Metaton, I don't know what I'll watch without you. Metaton, there's a Metaton-shaped hole in my Metaton-shaped heart. I see. Everyone, thank you so much. Darling, perhaps it might be better if I stay here for a while. Humans already have stars and idols, but they only have me. If I left, the underground will lose its spark. And I'd leave an aching void that can never be filled. So, I think I'll have to delay my big debut. Besides, you've proven to be very strong. Perhaps even strong enough to get past Asgore. I'm sure you'll be able to protect humanity. Ha, ha. It's all for the best anyway. The truth is, this form's energy consumption is inefficient. In a few moments, I'll run out of battery power and, well, I'll be alright. Knock him dead, darling. And everyone, thank you. You've been a great audience.
You did it.
Yeah, on the second try.
Very cool, very cool.
I'm so good at this game. Oh my god. Metaton. Metaton, are you... Thank God it's just the batteries. Metaton, if you were gone, I would have... I mean, hey, no problem. You know, he's just a robot. If you messed it up, I could always just build another. Why don't you go on ahead? I just need a moment. It's out of batteries. This. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So you're going to meet Asgore, huh? You must be pretty excited about all that, huh? You'll finally get to go home. Wait. I mean, I was just going to, say goodbye and I can't take this anymore. I lied to you. A human soul isn't strong enough to cross the barrier alone. It takes at least a human soul and a monster soul. If you want to go home, you'll have to take his soul. You'll have to kill Asgore. Asgore Dreamer. I'm so sorry. Ho ho ho. Oh wait, that takes me straight up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can just go back and
Yeah, I'm going to.
just
Yeah.
get the letter.
Now let's go talk to Alfie's. So how do I get into
Undyne.
the lab? Undyne?
You go to Undyne first.
And Undyne's at Papyrus's, right?
Yes, in Snowden.
That's what I thought. Hey, this is Undyne. Shut up, Papyrus. Was your idea. Human, you have to deliver something for me. Please. I'm at Snowden in front of Papyrus's. See ya, punk. Let's go ahead, save. Please select location. Left floor 1. I do have something I want to do, though. Before we go and see. Because I want to see what happens. Because I've never done it before.
Which is?
I'm gonna pay for Temmie's college.
Oh.
How much gold do I have? A lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're filled with determination. Let's go see Temmie.
Okay. You can take the river
Oh.
person.
Yeah, I could have. I'm gonna go back and do that. Because then I can get to Snowden pretty fast then, as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's so quiet.
Yeah.
Tra-la-la, carefree ride. Yes. Where will we go today? Fucking... I guess we'll do it on my way back to Alphys's.
Okay.
Wait, I won't have inventory space. Do it that way. Let's go to Waterfall. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. Here for a ride. Yes. Where will we be going today? Waterfall. We're off. Yo. Tra-la-la. I should have worn a few million more pairs of pants today.
Okay.
I don't get it. Now let's go to our little guy, our little friendo, our little pal. Have you ever paid for Temmie's college?
No.
Wow. Ba 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 ba. Sell. Bye. Whoa, that's a lot of muns. Can Tim really accept? Okay, so Tim, go to college. Make you prouds. Tim bake from Cool Egg. Tim learn many things. Learn to sell new item. Yeah. Boy. There we go. Bo, 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 bo. Let's buy from the turtle friend. No, let's just go go straight to Snowden. Yep. Ba ba. Has a favorite food? Butterscotch cinnamon pie. It's very quiet. There we go. We got some music. Ba da 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 da. So I have a favor to ask you. I need you to deliver this letter to Dr. Alfie's. Huh? Why won't I do it myself? Well, it's kind of personal, but we're friends, so I'll tell you. Huh. It sucks. I don't want to have to go over there, so here you go. You got Undyne's letter. Oh, and if you read it, I'll kill you. Thanks so much. You're the best. I'm sorry. That was weird. Hotland. Then we're off. I'm ill prepared for this, and I know that. Tra-la-la, you can never have too many hot dogs. Sadly, that's not true. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. The door has no mail slot. Slide the letter under. Slide. You slide the letter under the door and give it a knock. Oh, no. Is that another letter? I don't want to open it. Can't I just slide it back out? No, I can't just keep doing this. I'll read this one. It's shut kind of strongly, isn't it? Wait a second. Hey, if this is a joke, it's... Oh my god. Did you write this letter? It wasn't signed, so I had no idea who could have... Oh my god, oh no. That's adorable. I had no idea you wrote that way. It's surprising, too, after all the gross stuff I did. I really don't deserve to be forgiven. Much less, this. And so passionately, too. You know what? Okay, I'll do it. It's the least I can do to make it up to you. Yeah, let's go on a date. I don't want to start. Sorry. I'm still getting dressed. How do I look? My friend helped me pick out this dress. She's got a great sense of, anyway, let's do this thing. Dating. Start. Hey, wait. Actually, we still can't start date yet. Stop. I've got to give you items to raise your affection status first. I don't want to do a dating sim. Gifts in anticipation. First, I got some metal armor polish. Maybe you can't use that, but I bought some waterproof cream for your scales. Scales. Well, how about this magical spear repair kit hey, let's forget about the items. Let's just start the date. Start. Yeah, let's, date. We're both awkward here, Alphys. Do you like anime? Yeah. Hey, me too. Hey, let's go somewhere. But where's a good place to go on a date? I've got it. Let's go to the garbage dump. I don't want to go to the garbage dump with you, Alfie. Here we are. This is where Undyne and I come all the time to find all sorts of great stuff here. Ha! She's really, nice. Oh no! That's her over there! I can't let her see me on a date with you. Why? Because, well, oh no! Here she comes! Hey, there you are. I, realized if you delivered that thing, it might be a bad idea, so I'm gonna do it. Give it to me. You don't have it? You have at least seen her. Yeah. Yes. So she's somewhere around here. Thanks. I'll keep looking. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's obvious, huh? I, really like her. I mean, more than I like other people. I'm sorry. I just figured, it'd be fun to go like a cute kind of pretend date with you. Wow, thank you, Alphys. I feel so appreciated. She's so confident and strong and funny, and I'm just nobody, a fraud. I'm the royal scientist. But all I've ever done is hurt people. I've told her so many lies. She thinks I'm a lot cooler than I actually am. If she gets close to me, she'll find out the truth about me. That you are an incel, in fact. What should I do? Truth? But if I tell her that, she'll hate me. Isn't it better this way? To live a lie where both people are happy? Or the truth where neither of us are? They say be yourself, but I don't really like who myself is. I'd rather just be whatever people like me, people like me. No, you're right. Every day I'm scared. Scared what will happen if I learn the truth of people learn the truth of their own. They'll all get hurt because of me. But how can I tell Undyne the truth? I don't have confidence. I'm going to mess it up. How can I practice? Roleplay? That actually sounds kind of fun. Okay, which one? I'll be Undyne. Oh, right, obviously. Hi, Undyne. You're cute. Thanks. You say that to me a lot. I never know what to say, but I know you just mean it platonically because we're just friends. So I'd like to talk to you about something. Then she kisses you. What? Undyne would never, I kiss her back, so... Oh no. I don't want to do this. I've been lying to you. What? About what? About, well, everything. I told you that seaweed was scientifically important. Really? I just like to use to make ice cream. And there's human history books, to do Starkey comic books. And the history movies, those are just anime. They aren't real. And that time I told you I was busy at work, I was just eating frozen yogurt in my pajamas. Alphys. I just wanted to impress you. I just wanted you to think I was smart and cool. That I wasn't some nerdy loser. Alphys. Undyne, I really think you're neat, okay? Alphys, shh. Shut up. Alphys, I think you're neat too, I guess. But you've got to realize, most of what you said really doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're watching kid cartoons or reading history books. To me, all of that stuff is just nerdy crap. What I like about you is that you're passionate and analytical. It doesn't matter what it is you care about. 100% at maximum power. So, you don't have to lie to me. I don't want you to have to lie to anyone anymore. Alphys, I want to help you become happy with who you are. And I know just the training you need to do that. Undyne, you're gonna train me? Pfft, what, me? Nah, I'm gonna get Papyrus to do it. Get those bones shaken. It's time to jog 100 laps, hooting about how great you are. Ready? I'm about to start the timer. Undyne, I'll do my best. Oh my god, she was kidding, right? Those cartoons, those comics, those are still real, right? Anime's real, right? Anime is real. Ha 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 ha, I knew it. Gigantic swords, magical princesses, here I come. Thanks for taking care of Alphys. I didn't get to say what I wanted to, but things seem like they're going to get better for her. Well, I gotta go catch up with them later. Do I have to do the whole, underground laboratory thing?
The True Lab?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna be so bad at that.
You can do it later if you want. If you don't want to do it right now, we could do it later.
But we could also just finish the game right now. Trust me, this is Papyrus, also your mutual friend. Alphys and I finished our training early, very early, so I sent her home. Very home. Now, I feel strongly, and for no apparent reason, you should also go there. To her lab. House. I have only good feelings about this. Goodbye. Papyrus. I love Papyrus so much.
Yeah.
My soul.
Mm-hmm.
Papyrus told me I have to do it right now. Are you ready, kids? So how does... Or did, like, Flowey tell him to tell me that?
Huh?
How does Papyrus know about the True Lab? Or did Flowey tell him to tell me that?
He doesn't know about the True Lab.
Then why'd he tell me to go to Alphys's house?
Because he was worried about Alphys.
Hmm. And I, like, go through the wall. No, I don't. I go into the bathroom. Or what we thought was a bathroom. Warning. Elevator losing power. How do I get out of here as fast as possible?
You gotta find the keys and whatnot.
Puzzles. Should I read these? Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what was once living. So to create more, we just have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. Entry number 3. The extraction, but extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And unlike the persistent souls of humans, the souls of most monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster's soul last. Entry number 5. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human soul. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death, the will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Let's call this power determination. Vending machine dispenses some crisps. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that had fallen down. Their bodies came in today. They're still comatose, and soon they'll all turn into dust. But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we thought. Entry number 9. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned into dust, so I can't get the souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for the funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? It's some kind of switch. There's a red-colored slot in the center. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Drain dropped it. That's all you could read. You take out your cell phone. You can hear voices through the receiver. Come join the fun. But nobody came. Become one of us. I died pretty immediately.
Yeah. This part is kind of tough.
I see that. 1 second. Why does it want me to link these things? Ah, 1 second. I'm gonna look at my stuff. Uh, what is the last video I uploaded? Okay. I think I will end stream here. For the simple fact of I am bad at this. I need more energy before I can do this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna end, and are you free next Saturday?
Most likely, yes.
Cool. Keep me updated. Bye.